Alright guys, here's a quick video of an air cannon I made. Let me just go over it. This is 3/4 inch. This is all MPT stuff. So I have a wall plate thing on here so I can mount it to a wall. Notice it goes a little bit past the edge of this tank. So when I screw it to a wall, the tank doesn't interfere. This is just a sprinkler valve. This system is only at 60 PSI max. You can run it anywhere between 40 to 60 is what I recommend. And this is rated for 120 PSI and it works great. That goes 3/4 inch down to 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch down to, this is a little bit smaller. The reason why I bought all this 1/2 inch is because I thought this was, this nipple on here would be 1/2 inch, but it's actually not. So I had to buy a reducer. I forget the size of this, but I will link all this stuff so you can make one. And then it goes into an air regulator, which is right here. You can see it's a little bit below 60, but I can put a little bit more air in there. And then it goes to this manifold. This is a manifold that was on the tank, and I just reused it because it has everything I need on it. Like, this is the line pressure right here. So it has an inlet, the nipple, a check valve, and it goes, and I have it hooked up to the whole system here. This is like a overpressure release valve, and then air out. So I can use this as an auxiliary tank in the haunt. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to use this device, this manifold. It has an air tire pressure thing. I just left the cap on there. I'm probably not going to use that, but just leave it capped. And then it just goes to this. I bought this on Amazon for 10 bucks. It's a little 24 volt AC adapter. And this is one of them little screw-on deals. I just taped it up and zip tied it just so it wouldn't pull on the wire. And you can see this just plugs in there. And then as a prop switch, you can buy these on Amazon too. I wish years ago when I did a haunt, stuff was like so readily available, because it really makes life easier. Just one of these little foot switches. It's like a momentary switch. These work great. Or I'm gonna have mine hooked up to a motion sensor. Probably gonna use one of them AC Fright Props controllers. I got one and I got the sensor. But yeah, I'm just gonna plug this into here. You guys can see what it does. Let me zoom this out. And it'll recoup. Takes a second to kind of recoup the pressure. And then we can blast it off again. Hang on. I can't line it up here, but yeah. Here we go. Pretty much it. That's the valve. And I'm gonna make this into one. I wanna see if I can get a bigger valve, because this has like a big ass air outlet. And I bet you this would blast like even more pressure behind it. This is just like a bead seater. It's old. I don't use it anymore. I used to do semi-truck tires. That's when I bought this. But I'm gonna see if I can convert this, or I might just get a cap and use this as like an auxiliary tank, because this does, like, if you look, I only blasted off twice and it's down to 100 PSI, but I did turn the compressor off. But that thing is, or it's down to 50, but that thing, this thing uses a lot of air. And the reason why you get a check valve, you take that off and it doesn't, the system's pressurized still. If you need to release the air, you do it there, where there's a drain on the bottom of the tank. So I went for the little bit more expensive tank, because the cheaper ones don't have this drain and they don't have this manifold. So I saw a little bit more value. And this is a 7-gallon compared to a 5-gallon tank. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.